Good evening, Sackville. Welcome back to the bright lights of the city of Spokane. It's West Coast Conference men's basketball action tonight. Gonzaga now ranked number 18 in the nation, and they welcome in Steve Lavin and the Toreros of the University of San Diego. Welcome inside the McCarthy Athletic Center. Another sold-out matchup for these two squads. It's been a long time since San Diego's taken down Gonzaga. We're underway at the McCarthy Athletic Center. Greg Heister, Dan Dickow, Richard Fox, number 18 Gonzaga, and the Toreros of San Diego. Here's Nolan Hickman. Nemhard. Ben Gregg will set the screen, freeing up Ryan, and now Hickman open three. Bingo! What a start.
What a start. Try to get the ball in low to EK. Couldn't because of the front. Find the open Hickman on the other side. That's a great start for Nolan.
This is Tony Duckett, number 6, with the ball. And now the quick trigger, long three by Pierre. Offensive rebound, another chance for the Toreros. Gonzaga's defense, gentlemen, at times have been stifling.
Yeah, it's when they're at their top end, they're as good as anybody in the country. I think the challenge for GU is you see the tie up here. Brooks, quick decision. That's a wide open jump shot. You'll take that.
Here's Duckett's shot for three. EK clears the mid. Outlet. Here's Battle with the catch, the drive, and his shot is blocked, but he's fouled. And Caleb Battle will go to the free throw line.
Sitting on the bench with him as an assistant coach.
Doesn't miss many free throws, does he?
They've had great shot selection. Richard touched on it. The 2 threes that Hickman missed after the make were good shots. It's odd. There's a weird energy in this building tonight. I don't know, with the students still not being back yet.
And Tony Duckett gives San Diego their first make from the floor. A three-point shot. It's 4-3. Lob to the rim. EK the catch. And Graham will shoot 2. And we've got
conversation one of the other games.
Yes.
I thought
First point of the game, and it's 5-3. Make it 6-3. Come out, set the screen.
USD switching almost every ball screen, so Huff needs to take his time and punish the mismatch.
And he gets inside, and look, with Huff and Gregg on the floor, this is a big team versus USD. They're not big.
no, they don't have great size, and it's not just big; it's skilled. And I mean, if Huff can get over that right shoulder into that baby hook, I mean, it's all but automatic.
Brooks, left-hand jump hook. Pierre the rebound. Putback goes the senior from Huff back to Stromer. Dusty will dribble out. Braden again got Brooks in the air. Great patience, good bucket. Huff now 2 for 2, 4 points. Gonzaga up 10-5.
Well, USD, as to your point a second ago, is going to struggle with the front line. Their second leading scorer, leading rebounder, Steven Jamerson, looks as if he's in street clothes. We didn't get final confirmation from USD's staff, but that would definitely be impactful on the interior if he's missing.
Good looks, good shots. They're not dropping so far. And it keeps San Diego close, and now we tie at 10 with the bucket by Pierre. He's got a big body, gentlemen, and looks to go to the rim.
Yeah, strong drive there against the bigger EK. Knocked down the 3 in the corner. He has been looking to be aggressive here to start the game offensively.
Caleb Battle. Braden, good move. EK. What do you attribute a slow start offensively to, gentlemen? Just one of those nights, or?
I don't think you can't get caught up necessarily on the misses if you're getting the shots you want. I think they're getting the shots you want. I think what's more noticeable is just the lack of energy right now. As San Diego hits another one in the key, you've got to find a way to get yourself going.
That was KJ Bradley, his first field goal. And that's a big shot for Gonzaga. When Stromer goes, the Zags go.
Yeah, and I think that Portland game at the arena, much like Michael Ajayi in the last couple games, maybe turning the corner himself. I think Dusty's done the same as Pierre knocks down another one
I
in
tell
the
you.
open court, man.
Yeah. so patient on that shot.
USD doubled on the dribble.
Right, both Huff and Ike do such a good job of getting position early. You know, rather than catching it extended away from the basket, having to use the bounce to back down. I mean, they're catching it more often than not with both feet in the paint.
Ben Gregg.
Make that pass.
Yeah, he's due.
Yeah. And that's coming.
Defense has been spent beyond the three-point line. I mean, really less than a handful of drives as the Toreros turn it over here.
And now Nembhard in the open floor with Battle. Quick three. Bingo.
Love that shot.
Transition three.
Advantage, right? The defense isn't in position to get the rebound if you miss.
Yeah, I mean, you're taught defensively, protect the rim, stop the ball, match up. Very rarely do you run out and fan to shooters at the three-point line.
And Battle.
The shooter,
you're
allowed to do that. That was a natural motion.
That's a way of saying he's wrong.
Without saying he's wrong.
Doesn't want to argue about it.
In the corner. Nolan Hickman. Oh. Stromer, the drive.
That's what you want to see more of. Not just hunting shots at the perimeter, but you've already knocked one down. So
Riley's done. I mean, we consider the injuries they've dealt with, the change with them, you know, the Pac-12 turmoil as Greg gets easy two off the feed from Stromer. So for them to be where they're at, I mean,
they shoot the ball well. They're extremely disciplined, well coached. They don't lose games often. You've got to beat them.
Yep, I totally agree.
Bradley with a hand in his face and looks at the crowd like, of course it went in.
Deep three there. Well behind the three-point line. Got that from his old man, Kevin Bradley, who was a really good player out of Crenshaw High School in the late 90s.
And Battle, the answer at the other end. Caleb now with a couple of threes. Stromer, that was just a bit short off the front of the rim.
You mentioned Battle. He missed a layup as well in that first half.
Wow! And Bradley again, a message to the crowd after the make.
I'm sure he
like
wishes.
His pizzazz.
Yeah, I'm sure he wishes the Kennel Club was full of students tonight. That would have really got them going, but you like to see the emotion and the energy from him.
Ben Gregg to drive and finish.
And a good pass there, too. Initially looking for Stromer on the back end.
Walks into it, lines it up. That was a quick release compared to normal for him in that same circumstance.
Well, the double team had Ben Gregg pinned down there, right? Left Ike wide open, and now San Diego dials up another three.
A guy, if he gets going, he can put points up in a hurry.
Well, without a lot of other scoring weapons on this USD roster, he's been tasked with having a lot of freedom to create opportunities. So defense is focused on him. He doesn't get as many good looks as he would like, but could that be the three that opens things up for Ben Gregg?
He's got 9. He's leading Gonzaga now in scoring. Bradley hounded by Hickman. Skip to the corner, bounce to the post. Step through and a foul called is.
I set you up for that without even knowing.
You really did. You really did.
I know how it feels. I've been waiting for an invite for you for you forever.
Nembhard, 3 assists already in the game. Hickman, defense doesn't close out, way off. Hickman, or Ike, the offensive rebound. And free throws coming when we come back.
A versatile defender, not just a guy around the basket, is really starts falling. It's just going to be another layer of the impact that he's having.
Pierre up off the bench for San Diego. He'll be checking back in here next whistle.
He's been sitting for a while. Slow start for Pierre, but got going, knocked down a few shots from 3.
And then a foul called on Devin Dalkey, a graduate player from Phoenix, Arizona.
4 of 7. Knocked down those threes from the corners. He's one of the few if you're Lavin and his staff.
And Nembhard's first points of the game come from the free throw line. And Gonzaga up by 10. This their largest lead now with 3:20 to play in the first half. And Braden Huff up off the bench for Gonzaga. He'll come in next whistle. Here's Pierre and the takeaway. Nembhard, the run out, a glance and a lay-in. Gonzaga up by 12.
Those turnovers are just killer. you describe them as pick sixes, Dan. That's exactly what that is. You have no hope of getting back defensively.
Pick six. Dan Dick out with the football reference, and Bradley again. That's long. Threw it, had it, poked away right to Pierre.
If I'm Bradley, I'm looking for another one on this possession. Give me a drag ball screen, see if I can create.
There you go.
That
almost banked
too
it in.
hard. And a foul called on San Diego. Webb, the freshman from St. George, Utah. So he goes back to the bench for Steve.
Are you pulling it here too, Dan? You get another one up?
You darn right he is.
Well, let's see the confidence he has.
Threw it from the elbow. Will give it up. And now Duckett. He'll drive on Huff. The scoop field goal makes for San Diego from behind that three-point line. So a big two-point field goal there for San Diego. Nembhard, again, defense not closing out. Nembhard suddenly with 7, get to the ball, and finally he's able to give it up.
Just more impressed with how quickly he got up.
44-32. And Hickman out on Bradley now, gave up the dribble. Truitt bangs into Huff, jump hook. There's a good bucket by Santiago Truitt.
He's a good-looking player.
Yeah, he is.
Real length, skilled. He's not afraid of contact.
Career high earlier this year, 21 against Santa Clara, but he's also active on the glass. Looking through the game notes.
Around.
How do you mean?
Meaning that this team will get very tactical down the stretch of the season. There's a deep three on the way. Ike clears it, plenty of time for Gonzaga, 12 to shoot. Who takes it, gentlemen?
Oh, it's going to be a mid-pick and roll. Nembhard Ike would be my guess.
Nembhard into the corner. Hickman. He'll drive right to the rim. Great seal by Ike. Count the bucket.
And 2 of those came the first 7 possessions of the game, so really good job taking care of the basketball down the stretch of the first.
Bradley steps through. Missed the shot, and the put back. Chance for 3 for Keon Webb.
Your offensive bigs a chance for a second chance opportunity.
Webb hits the 3, or the three-point play. It's the free throw. And it's 47-37. Here's Ike the catch. Works on Pierre, who's got to be careful. He's got 2. Battles 3.
And if you recall in the first half, similar situation. Graham turned baseline and shot a fadeaway right there. Patient. He's doubled. Let your teammates get open. Finds a wide open battle. That's a nice patient play from the block from Ike.
Duckett the drive, and he'll shoot free throws. And the fans don't like that.
Or whether it's off the catch. And every shooter is going to have their own little
hop when he catches it, right?
Well, that's just his footwork. I mean, some guys are what you call.
Got me. Bradley high on that jump shot. Boy, did he get good elevation. And it's down to a single-digit lead in battle. Exploding to the rim. He'll shoot free throws at the other end.
But mention, his pickup is quick.
And he hits 12 to shoot. Graham Ike. Skip to the corner. Oh, big time bucket there by number 21, Cody Cluett.
Big time pass.
If Duckett steps up, it's a foul. If he lets Nembhard get by, it's an easy 2.
Duckett's got 3 fouls. 3 on the team this half. Ike.
Arrows, pretty good for a finesse player.
Oh, I'll remember that then.
Graham Ike. Graham poked it out to Stromer.
He won't get credit for that,
No,
but that's
but he
him.
should. Greg, what a catch and finish.
Well, the window
What
that
window?
Nembhard saw to throw it through
My
and then
goodness.
deliver.
Yeah, that wasn't a
That's
that wasn't a
pass
window.
right there,
that was
too.
a
His mind quickly.
Jalen.
His brother.
Perkins, yep, his brother, absolutely, Andrew Nembhard.
Oh, battle! Look at him battle inside. And Braden Huff into the game and a chance for 3. How about Braden? That's big time. And maybe this will spark a run for Gonzaga. Huff with not 12 to shoot now for San Diego. Threw it bumping in to Stromer. Turns. That was like a Hakeem Olajuwon fade away from the baseline. And it goes. Dream's favorite shot, wasn't it?
He'd give you the show it to you.
A lot of them.
Fake, step through. He had everything. I think when people talk about best centers of all time, many times Hakeem Olajuwon gets overlooked. He was unbelievable. Gonzaga might be about ready to D1s on their own offensive end.
Each team already with 6 personal fouls with 13 minutes. There's battle. Caliph. Oh,
jeez.
Oh, wow. He's got 2 gears, gentlemen. Slow.
Glass.
Yes.
Local.
And it's coming off at 26 against Loyola Marymount.
Really efficient 26 as well.
Yes. And another whistle and another foul on Gonzaga. And this will be on Dusty Stromer. Cody Cluett. I know a lot of the kids on this roster for Steve Lavin from the stat line.
Yeah.
Great hustle by Ben. Braden spins.
Oh.
And the reverse.
Well, you're not going to double, and you give him that much time. With his footwork, his star on the basketball court, I think that's where he wants to take his career.
I understand, but I think he could have been a 2-sport star. Pierre. Wow. Boy, I tell you what. He's in the mood tonight, gentlemen.
He has been aggressive.
Playing in trouble, but he's got 13 points and 4 rebounds.
See that one right there? He has got to shoot it. As you
Dusty.
come off the screen, check your inside shoulder, see where the defense is at, and let it fly.
There's a corner 3, and you know Caleb will let it fly.
Nearly 27 a game. That included 35 at Kentucky and 42 at home against Missouri.
Here's Stromer, dumped to the post, and Egace fouled on the catch just because he hasn't been able to really get to a shot. He's fouled before he can shoot it. And that's 11, so another double-double for Graham Ike with 11 points, 13 rebounds. And a foul called on Ryan Nemhard. That's his second. Jun Suk-yo, we will not see either player, so the bench a little.
Rotation. I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of free throws here down the stretch, boys.
Of San Diego. Right to the rim, missed it, poked, and Dusty Stromer. And a block, and again, Graham will go back to the line to
come back just for that game.
It's thoughtful.
That is.
Ike a bit long.
Oh,
11 of 13, so he doesn't get his 14th attempt because it was a 1-on-1.
Got ahead of yourself there.
I did. I love to exaggerate, Dan. I've never let facts get in the way of a good story. You know that. And there's a big-time 3 by Santiago. Through it. Take the E out of that last name, you've got Trout. And there's the
always
block
thinking
by
about
Truitt.
fishing, huh?
Well, he's from Argentina, some of the best trout habitat in the world. Truitt now with the ball in the corner, and he's stripped but fouled.
A lot of bad habits that you may have picked up in youth basketball. You see it all the time this day and age in AAU hoops where ball dominant, don't understand spacing, haven't been taught the basic fundamentals. You just throw the ball out there and go play. He's got a good base with which to work from.
Hickman's 3 is short. Ben Gregg another rebound and a reset. Nemhard is fouled.
You see how Ryan's on the move on the catch.
Yeah. That a kid growing up playing basketball right now needs to avoid as far as a bad habit goes.
I think shooting is the separator, but I think if you've got the ability to handle the basketball, and that includes dribble, pass, and catch, you have the ability to make the game so much easier on yourself.
And you can work on those skills where?
at Shoot 360 in Spokane. I appreciate the opportunity to plug it.
8 minutes to play. And Bradley looking for a bucket, and he scores inside. He's got 17.
Bradley's just 6'1", man, but he plays bigger.
Yeah, I like his game. Bounce, Ben Gregg. Nemhard with his 5th assist. You know, he makes his game, he makes it look so easy to do. But you guys know how hard it is to be Brian Nemhard.
Well, one of the reasons it's so difficult is because you're in a decision-making mode nearly every possession because of the amount of pick and rolls that you're in.
But, you know, you watch some guys, sometimes you see a guy playing, and you can tell the game is moving slowly for him.
Yeah. There we go.
He's got another one, gentlemen. Great discipline there by Truitt as he was up there against that shot by Cluett. And Hickman's 3 in transition won't go. Ike with another rebound. Spins, drives, and he'll go back to the free throw line.
He'd take you away from your strengths, push you to your weaknesses.
I'm in that lead.
Especially as a second-round pick. Started with the Seattle Supersonics. Don't get me started. Seattle needs a team.
Let's do that. Do you think they need a team?
Well, Graham now 13 of 15 from the free throw line. Gentlemen, he's got 13 points. Manuel Inocente on the floor for GU number 5. Free throw up, good teammate. Got a smile that lights up a room. And plays with just a tremendous energy.
Pressure here from Toreros.
Well, shoot it, Ben. 2 for 2 already on the night.
Ike wanting it. He had Bradley inside defending, and Nemhard got downhill and took it right to the glass for big Graham Ike. Greg to catch, size advantage inside. Nemhard.
And it's a real luxury for GU. I mean, certainly this is a program that's, you know, the foundation of this program is it's the big guys that they've had, obviously, Dan. But they've had a great run of point guards here the last few years.
And they're point guards, Richards, with great physical. He caught it. Bradley and Ike. Inocente with the bump first. Ike over for the block. Inocente, chance for 3.
By creates the contact, is able to finish at the line for 3.
Have another 90-point game. And again, 90-point game, but they shoot 44% for the game, at least to this point.
7th in the country, average.
Here's Ben Gregg, open 3. Bingo!
Well, we've been talking about it. 19% on the season coming in.
And with Nemhard, how much attention Graham attracts.
Just creates so much space on the floor, right? When your 4 can pop out and shoot it. There's a good-looking shot from the corner. Caleb Battle, 4 of 9 from behind that three-point line now. And Ike, his 18th rebound. Wow. Oh, no look. Ben Gregg runs the floor, left-hand lay-in. No.
Okay, I'm done. Richard?
Okay.
Joel
Wow.
Ayayi.
Really?
18 rebounds versus Iowa back on the 20th or the 19th of 2020. How about that? Last year, 15 points, 19 rebounds. Nemhard, 11 points, 11 assists. Turnover there. And the flush at the other end. Minute 23 to play. Bradley lost the grip on the inside. Loose ball right to Cluett. Colby Brooks. He's got 4. Some shots in this game by the fans.
What here, 3 years?
Yeah, do they remember that he played here? Do they realize that's the Colby Brooks that was here? I wonder. 93-75, 45 seconds to play. And the 3 drops for Cody Cluett.
a run here against the bottom half of the league for Gonzaga. It's going to get a bit real on Saturday, isn't it, Greg?
Yeah, I think it's going to change.
The atmosphere is
the
going to
atmosphere,
be live.
the energy, right? The students should be back as they're opening the dorms to get them back early for the game with Washington State. I talked about earlier the media credential request for that game is higher than the other games this year, so there's a lot of local interest on Saturday.
Yeah, and there'll be a lot of Coug fans in the arena.
And that's going to be our final score tonight, 93-80. Coach Lavin, good buddies, meeting at center court. And now the handshake's down the line. Give us a sense. Gonzaga now 4-0 in conference play. They win by 13 tonight. You give them an A for this game?
It was an odd atmosphere. We talked about it briefly at the Open. Just not a lot of energy in this crowd.